So I just received this package from Wayne Alec Adams, who does Buffy sculpts. He did the Prophecy Girls season 1 of Buffy Summers, and I saw it online, and I had to have it. The quality of the face was just amazing. I mean, I did have a Buffy sideshow statue that was made back in 2012, but it just, I mean, you could tell it was her, but it just wasn't as detailed as this. So I did go on eBay, I sold it so I could purchase this one. So I ordered this back in November, December of 2012. It is now March 16th and I just received it. It was shipped out yesterday. There were a little bit of problems with the completion of my statue, but it wasn't Wayne's fault at all. It was due to, you know, the weather being too hot or too cold for his workshop. It was due to his workshop, unfortunately, was leaking, and luckily none of the Buffy statues were damaged, because that would have been a lot of his work, you know, destroyed. So it did take a couple months to get, but I'm not mad at all. The whole time he did keep me up, you know, informed on the process of my statue. I was 8 out of 30, so I knew it was going to be, you know, a lengthy process. But like they say, all good things come to those who wait, and there's no exception with this beautiful statue, I hope. So based off of the pictures that I've seen of it, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. So he did ship it on March 15th from England. I am in the United States, in North Carolina. It literally took 1 day for me to receive this. So, I mean, I don't receive packages from Amazon that quick. So, shipping on this thing was absolutely amazing. I cannot knock it. And so yeah, let's unbox it. So a bit about me. I am not a huge Buffy fan. I am a huge Sarah Michelle Gellar fan. If Sarah Michelle Gellar was not in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I personally wouldn't have watched it. What actually got me interested in Sarah Michelle Gellar was I Know What You Did Last Summer. And funny, I Know What You Did Last Summer was actually filmed in a town called Southport, North Carolina, and Burgow, North Carolina, which is about 3 hours from where I live. So when I found out that she was the star of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course I had to start watching it, right? But you know, what happened was I found out she was in Buffy, then I found out she was in Scream 2, I found out she was in Cruel Intentions, and her work is amazing. I mean, you honestly cannot knock her work. So, going off by the box, let's see. All right, so the weight is 3 pounds. So it's not a heavy statue, which is fine, because he did tell me that he tries to make his statues not as heavy because he does ship them, you know, all around the world. So to make the consumer pay less money, he makes them a little light. All right. And a funny thing about Sarah Michelle Gellar, while I'm doing my unboxing, I actually found out back in 2017 on her 40th birthday that she was going to the Star Wars convention in Orlando, Florida. And of course, she never does conventions, right? Never. So I knew I had to go to this one. So what happened, me, my mom, my aunt, we got in the car, we drove all the way from North Carolina to Orlando, Florida. So I did pay for her autograph and her photo op. Unfortunately, the parking was terrible. The whole situation was bad. Didn't know where to go when we got there, because I've never been to a convention before. So unfortunately, what you see on my stand, the autograph is real. She signed that in front of me. I got to speak to her, However, I did miss the photo op, so that photo that you see on display is actually photoshopped. But yeah, so anyway, back to the unboxing. So there's 3 things I'm a big fan of. 1, Sarah Michelle Gellar. 2, Ghostface. Scream 1, the 1996 movie, is my favorite movie of all times. Over there, you can't see on the camera, but I do have a little, Scream shrine. And right over there, you can see the autographs of all the cast from Scream. Some of them are done in person where I met them. Some of them I did not meet, but I did, they are authentic. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm guessing this is the base. All right, nice amount of bubble wrap. Okay. So yeah, the base is pretty light. It does have a peg for her foot. It says Prophecy Girl, again, which is the season 1 finale. And Wayne asked me if I wanted my name on it. At first I said no, but then I thought, you know what? It's actually more personal to me. So I did, in fact, want my name engraved, so carved, whatever. So it says Eric Edge, and I am 8 out of 30. Okay. Right here is the crossbow. So the crossbow is boxed separate, so to stop it from breaking. And it's a nice crossbow, nice detail. This part right here is actually string. Okay, and there's a hole right there, so I guess once we unveil the statue, that hole might sit somewhere. We'll see in just a minute. Okay. So for the big reveal, let's see. And this statue, I think the price was 750 pounds. So I sold my Sideshow statue to get this. So roughly it was like $1,000. Try not to damage her at all because I will be very upset. Again, a nice amount of bubble wrap. Oh yeah, this piece ain't off her head yet, and already this is amazing. This is really, really nice. So she has fingernails painted. You can see she's got 2 rings on her right hand. She's got 1 clear ring, which back in the 90s and early 2000s was really popular. Her cross necklace is really shiny. I don't know how he did that, but wow. She's wearing a black leather jacket. All right. And FYI, I don't know if all you Buffy fans knew this, but this dress that she's wearing was actually the dress that she wore for the Emmys back in 1994 when she was on the award show for All My Children, and she won that award for that. All right, here she is. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. I mean, Wayne, you need to work for a sideshow. You need to work for a company that does statues, because this is honestly the best unlicensed statue I've ever seen. The detail on this is wow. So, yes. Okay, so she does have a hole underneath her foot that sits right here, and she's light and she's hollow, but Wayne explained that to me, and that's because, you know, a sculpt with a dress is a lot harder to make than a sculpt with like legs and, you know, all that stuff. So she is hollow, but still really, really nicely made. So she just sits like that on the stand. There is a little peg right here, so I'm guessing the hole of the crossbow sits like this, and it does. And this is the end result of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer unboxing of Season 1 Prophecy Girl statue by Wayne Alec Adams. I don't know which one he's going to make next, but if you were debating whether or not to get it and you decided not to, I highly recommend next time he makes one to purchase this, because wow. All right, I hope you liked my unboxing. Hope I didn't ramble on too much. Take care, everyone. All right, sorry, after I just watched that video back of my unboxing, I realized that I said that I ordered this back in 2012. That is not true. I ordered this back in 2022. I don't know where I got, you know, that from. But yeah, so I just want to get on here and quickly, you know, fix that so you all don't think that it took over 10 years to make this and receive it, because that's definitely not the case. All right, hope you liked my unboxing, and take care, everyone.